Hi, I'm Zach with ColorFast, and today we're going to go over how to recaulk a existing walk-in standing shower. And we're going to go over how to remove and replace the caulking in the shower. Unfortunately, with this shower, it was actually installed with grout in all the corners. So every change of plane joint, vertical and horizontal, was grouted and therefore is cracking when it settles and sets in and there's any type of movement. So we're going to go ahead, remove that, replace it, and get the shower up in working order again. So here's what's in my bucket of goodies. Spray bottle with denatured alcohol. I use a spray bottle with water. I use a good caulking gun. We'll have a container to use later. Here's the actual caulking that we'll be using. I have some paper towels to keep everything nice and neat. I have a few different scrapers and a grout removal tool, a few knives, and one more scraper. And if we need to, we can protect the surface with the tape. Okay, so the first step in this shower, obviously you can see the pan is cracked. I've scraped at it a little bit over here. You can see the cracking that's taking place on the pan and up the wall. Through some of the process, some of the bigger joints that I have easy air access to, I brought back up, and I'm gonna be using my multi-tool here. Once the grout is out, or your caulking, what you need to do next is you need to take a water and bleach solution. And I'm just gonna make sure that, we're gonna kill any mold or mildew that's here in the joints. In this particular application, we don't know what color it is, so we have to pick a color. We went with Customs Chart. The homeowner decided to do the alabaster. And one challenge, especially in a shower that's as dated or as old as this one is, especially with the mineral deposits, is you can see how the color changes down here. The alabaster is so much different than what it would be all over. So they felt that this gave it the best shade and uniformity. We are using the Ultra Performance color specific caulking for this application. This is a product that, with a shower pan specifically, would be the preferred product of choice over the tile and grout caulking. It is a moisture cure product to where the tile and grout is an evaporative cure, meaning the moisture has to leave the caulking for it to cure, which is a problem because the pan stays wet for a long time. Even if I've used it for a day, it's just inhibiting that curing process to where this takes on moisture to cure. There's no shrinking, there's no cracking, it's paintable. We're gonna start, it's better to start smaller and then cut it to make it bigger as you move on. So we're gonna cut it at 1/8, and instead of doing a 45 about here, I'm gonna do a little bit less, which is gonna allow me to come in and get a better angle. Take the puncture tool on the caulking gun and give her a few pokes. And what we go ahead and do from here is we will get this loaded up, and then we're good to go. So I'm just gonna start from the top, work my way down, and like I said, I always have my towel ready. What I do is just give it pressure, and you'll see the caulking start to come down. If you take your time, what'll happen is the nozzle actually does all the work for you. Okay, what we're gonna do, got my denatured alcohol, got my rag for my finger, and what I'm gonna do is just lightly mist and come over with my finger. Get your finger wet beforehand. Once you feel too much built up, make sure you wipe your finger, because you end up just smearing it on the sides more. So most of the joints are done except for this last front piece here. Just due to the flat nature of this, I'm gonna go ahead and tape off just to protect the stone, just because it's flat to fill in. I'm almost more grouting than I am caulking. What's nice is the Ultra, I can clean it off with just my paper towel with denatured alcohol on it, but just for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off and then run my bead and then show you the tape off method as well. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go over it with my spray bottle with water in it, and I'm gonna lightly mist all the joints to get that curing mechanism going because it is a moisture cure product. All right, shower's done. Put the Ultra and all the verticals, all the horizontals. This travertine makes it tough, plus the way this shower was installed, it's, I mean, the joints, vary from, 3/8 to an 1/8. So, I kind of cheated on it by keeping my nozzle at an 1/8 and just making some spots bigger, coming back, filling it over. I'm satisfied with the shower. So this thing's gonna be good for 10 plus years. We matched it in the alabaster sanded to their sanded grout, which the homeowner wanted. It may look a little light behind me. It does dry darker. The shower will be basically bulletproof. They're good to go from here.